Hey everyone, how's it going? It's Finite MTG, and this time we are back with another Masters Edition 2 flashback draft. Got a pretty strong uncommon here. Almost called it a rare, but it is not one. 5 mana for a 3/4 flyer, also happens to have pro red. We do have 3 white mana symbols in the card, but white is my favorite color easily in the set, so I think it's going to be a pretty easy pick for me. Personal Tutor, not sure if that's worth anything. Probably isn't. We can check. Nope. It's not going to be a very expensive one. This is 5 mana for a 3/3, and it can, sure, kind of do stuff. But it has to be killing creatures in combat, and that's really not going to happen without like combat tricks or something like that. So, yeah, pretty easy Abbey Gargoyle for me there. Ebon's Stronghold is a cool card, but it's not going to be what we take out of this pack. I think I like Thallid Devourer as the strongest card here. Just a totally fine card. Krovakin Sorcerer, also not bad. 3 mana for kind of a rummager, but it has a cool ability where if you discard a black card, then you can draw 2 and discard one of those. So some small upside there. Phantasmal Mount is okay, but I think the Devourer is the most powerful card, so we're just going to take it. Alright, in this pack we have Time Bomb, which I think is a pretty interesting card. We might be taking it here. Otherwise, there's a Jodel Worm, which is also pretty good. Nothing in white that's very interesting. Some medium black cards. I think we're maybe going to take the Worm, but we can look at this too. So 4 mana does nothing, and then it's just kind of an onboard Wrath, and it just sits there. It's pretty good with like Combat Medic. Not sure we're going to be able to pick that up though. I think I'd rather just take this 6 mana 6/6 for green. I don't know. I think Time Bomb is an interesting card, and it probably has higher upside than the 6 mana 6/6. I mean, this card literally just has a downside, so 6 mana 6/6 with downside. But I think I'm going to try to commit to green here, especially because white is not seeming to be open. Wow. Okay, 4th pick, Meteor Shower. Card is extremely good and should not go this late. Second best card, in my opinion, is going to be the Limb Duel's High Guard. 3 mana for a 2/1 first strike, and you can regenerate it, so that's a pretty good one. Unfortunately, we are not seeing any powerful white cards. I'm wondering if this draft has some people on the leaderboard. No? Not seeing anyone whose name... Oh, I recognize this person's name, but that's the person I'm passing to, so... Anyway, we're going to snap up the Meteor Shower here. Not totally sure why white isn't open. Never mind, there's a Pharrell Zealot. 5th pick, too. This card is quite good. Should not be going this late. 3 mana for a 2/2. They better block it, because if they don't, you get to start shooting down their guys. Dark-Art Sentinel and Acacian Phalanx, also decent cards in the pack. I think the Sentinel is significantly better than the Phalanx, but especially because we're not necessarily committed to white. But I'm going to take the Pharrell Zealot over either of those. Strong blue card for us here, which I think we're going to take. No real competition in this pack. 5 mana 3/2 Flying Menace is just a good card. Blue, not the best color, but we're not really locked into anything at this point. Least of all, black, obviously, because we have 0 cards. But what I was really going to say was, if we're playing red, it's probably just going to be as a splash. So I think we're either looking at green or white, one of those being our main color, hopefully white, because I do think it is the best. But we really could be doing anything here. Joven's Ferrets is not really a card. This is 4 mana for 2/3, and it can make some Graveborn things. It's probably not a terrible card, but we're not in black, so that's awkward. We're not really in red either. Krovakin Fetish, not great. Mishra's Groundbreaker is probably fairly medium to bad. I mean, I don't really want my lands to be killable, but I think it's better than this Keljoran Home Guard guy. I don't like that card very much, and I want to stay open, so I'll take the Groundbreaker here. I've never played with the card, so we'll see how it works out. This pack, I think we're just going to take a Dark-Art Sentinel. I mentioned the card before. I think it's totally fine. Passing Armor Thrall, Disenchant, Royal Trooper. The rest of the cards are not playable in my opinion. But yeah, just trying to keep my options open at this point because could end up going a few directions here. Not the best start I've ever had, but I think that's kind of to be expected that people are going to get a bit better as the format progresses. And that said, we got a, third or fourth pick Meteor Shower followed by a Pharrell's Zealot, I think, so it's still a pretty good sign. This card, it's not terrible. I don't really like anything else here. Dry Spell is okay. I don't like Cloak of Confusion. I guess we're taking this card. I don't want to play it though, so it's going to start in the sideboard. Otherwise, we could take like a Panic, which cycles. Maybe that's better. Sure. Okay, there's another Panic here. Also a Neckrite. Maybe black was actually the most open in this pack. Like, there were no very good black cards, but they were a lot of the very medium black cards were marginally better than cards in other colors. I don't think we need Panic number 2, so. Okay. Mishra's Groundbreaker number 2, I guess. Not ideal. Yeah, I don't know. I think it's better than like a Foul Familiar. Browse is extremely slow and bad, I think. Guess we can take an Icy Prison out of this pack. Speaking of extremely slow and bad, it's very, very mana intensive removal, but it is removal, so technically it's a thing we could put in our deck. Forgotten Lore is kind of good with Meteor Shower, I guess, but not a card we necessarily want to play. We'll see. We can put this in the sideboard, and Ferrets, sure. So not exactly an amazing start. We've got a lot of stuff to figure out in terms of what direction we're going. This is kind of a tough pack. So there's Soldevi Simulacrum, which is just a good card in basically any deck, as long as you can attack with it. And then there's Incinerate, which is a good red card. We've got a couple 4-drops already in the Groundbreakers. I don't want to pass the Simulacrum, especially if red ends up not being open. Basically the question is, do I want to take the Incinerate and hedge into red and then feel terrible if I can't play it? Which I might just have to do at this point. I don't know. I think it's pretty close. I do think this is close. I guess I'm going to take the Incinerate because I do want to end up playing red and I have multiple 4-drops and I really don't have much removal. I don't think the Icy Prison counts. Okay, Retribution now. That card's really good. Passing, I guess, Keljoran Outpost, which is also really strong. And a Combat Medic. This card's quite good as well. Leaping Lizard is fine. The Outpost is not amazing. I think you really need like a Skull Catapult or something with it for it to be good, because it seems like the ground is stalled a lot anyway in this format. Dark Banishing is another good card, easily the best black common in my opinion, but I think Retribution is a good one. So we'll take it over the Combat Medic and the Outpost this time, just try to solidify ourselves into red. Okay, now we're seeing Pharrell's Zealot number 2, that's really good. Now these Bureaucrats, the Tapper, that card's going to go way up for us. We're just going to try to go red-white aggro here. Okay, Armored Griffin, very, very good card. Passing Combat Medic number 2. We're still hoping we're going to wheel number 1, but not totally sure about that. Couple good cards in blue. Sea Spirit is fine, I think, and then the Screeching Drake is pretty solid. Phantasmal Mount is not bad either. But yeah, main card we're passing is the Combat Medic. Hopefully we'll get one of those later. And right now is a good time to pick one up, I guess. It's much better than Ironclaw Orcs. The other 2 good cards in the pack, I would say, are the Leaping Lizard and the Wall of Kelp. And at this point, I would say we're not trying to play green or blue. So I think we can just snap up this Medic and hopefully wheel the one from before. The first one, that is. Ooh, Bureaucrats now? That's pretty good. Passing a Death Spark. Maybe we should just take that. Death Spark is pretty good. but I think the first Bureaucrats is a bit better, especially with two Pharrell's Zealots in my deck. Passing a Roterothopter, which I think is fine, but not a card I need here. Okay. Errantry, Icacian Scout, and Nature's Blessing. Nature's Blessing is easily the most powerful card, but not really sure. I guess I'm not playing either of the other ones, so I could splash this card, but for now it's just going to start in the sideboard. Okay. Now we're looking at Brassclaw Orcs, Orcish Farmer. I think I'll take the Brassclaw Orcs. They hit harder. And the Orcish Farmer being double red is not ideal. I have 2 double white cards and a triple white card, so I think I want to minimize multiple colored symbols where I can. Not sure how good this deck is. We definitely have some good cards, but we also have double Mishra's Groundbreaker, and I've never even played that card before, so we'll see how this works. I think Hill Giant would be a fine card in this format, but the Groundbreaker is worse than that, I think, significantly. I guess we take Reinforcement, or nope, I think we take Orcish Farmer now, but I don't think I play the card. We could take Reinforcements, but I don't have very much respect for it. Wouldn't be surprised if we pick one up later. Late Leaping Lizard, suppose we'll take that. Excuse me, just in case we're able to play green and like splash red maybe for the shower and the incinerate. It seems unlikely. Okay, now we're going to take the Roterothopter over the Brassclaw Orcs. Orcish Conscripts is unplayable. Don't put it in your deck. Shield Bearer, okay, into the sideboard. So we did not wheel the Combat Medic, but good thing we got the one. Warning, you can go into the sideboard too. This card's potentially annoying, I guess. Sure. Alright, so this is pretty reasonable. The 2 Pharrell's Zealots are pretty strong. We also have a couple good flyers in the Armored Griffin and the Abbey Gargoyle, but otherwise, pretty medium card quality in this deck. A little bit low on playables. Let's see what we could put in our deck. Ooh, Mana Crypt? I mean, that's a powerful card, right? Let's see. So in this pack, Mana Crypt, Armored Griffin, Meteor Shower. I think I have to take the Mana Crypt. I don't actually know how good the card is, but it seems like it would be insane. It sucks to pass the Meteor Shower. Maybe the Shower's just better. Like, my deck isn't really... Am I really aggressive enough to take advantage of the Mana Crypt? It feels like insane to pass it, though. Like, maybe what I'm supposed to pick here is like a Meteor Shower. Like wheel a white card. But I don't think I can afford to pass this Mana Crypt. It might end up being bad for me, and I'll regret this pick if that's the case, but I think I just have to take it. It's a broken card, so let's just hope it's good in our deck. Okay, Incinerate number 2 now over the Flame Spirit, which I guess is the same as Sea Spirit, but different color. But yeah, I do like an Incinerate. We can pick up 5 drops later for sure. Fire Dragon. Ooh, or Incinerate number 3. Yeah, I guess we're taking Incinerate number 3. Fire Dragon is pretty strong. Does have triple red in it, which I don't love. And even though we did just pick up Mana Crypt, I don't want to put tons of red sources into our deck, and Incinerate number 3 is just going to be great no matter what. So now I think we're taking Bureaucrats number 2. I think we passed a couple Sextants in this pack if we wanted to splash the Nature's Blessing, but I don't think we're trying to do that. I think we're just straight up red-white aggro here. Really hope this Mana Crypt is good, or at least worth something. Let's see. No? Oh, I didn't sort by price. That would be the problem. It's not nothing, so I guess that's good. Bureaucrats number 3 or Death Spark number 1. I think that's actually pretty close. I really like bureaucrats, but I think I'm taking the Death Spark. I have 3 incinerates in my deck. Things are going to be dying. I think Death Spark is good, so we'll take it. Don't like any of these cards. We'll put Ication Scout into the sideboard. And put Armor of Faith into the sideboard, passing a couple cards that share one color with what we're playing, but not things we can easily slot into our deck. Yeah, we might be a little low on playables here. Okay, Roterothopter, that's a playable. Passing Leaping Lizard, Aurochs, yeah, I mean, not cards we can put in our deck at this point. Inheritance came back, that's a good one for sure. It's nice with the Mana Crypt too, giving us that boost we need. Guess I'll take an Errantry now, but it's going into the sideboard. I could also hate draft Forbidden Lore because this card's great, and I'm fairly likely to play against somebody from my pod. Don't really like any of these cards. Just put the Thrall in the sideboard, I guess. So we could play 18 lands, or we could put one more card from our sideboard into our main. Doesn't look like we have very many flyers, but remember we do have 2 Roterothopters in the 1 mana slot. This card's really strong. We'll give somebody the Stampede rather than the Heart. And we already have an Armor of Faith, so I guess we'll take an Errantry for the sideboard now. We'll take this Stampede. That green 2-drop is actually better than I expected. Just being able to lock something down for a long time can be pretty annoying. Carapace, okay. Alright, I don't think we're going to change too much from here. 10-8, sure. Sounds fine to me. Not normally a fan of 18 lands, but in this deck, I don't think we're really missing out on anything from the sideboard. It was pretty unclear at first which colors we should be playing until pack 2. And I think our deck ended up solid, but let's see how it goes. Alright, we're back with round number 1, playing against the person that I think was passing to us. We're going to keep this hand. Okay, that was a good draw. Sure, Wall of Kelp. That wasn't bad either. So now if we wanted, next turn we can attack. If they block, we can just let the damage happen. Or we could Death Spark it. Ooh, definitely Death Sparking that one. But I don't think we need to do that right now. Yeah, I think we just want to keep curving out. So we'll attack for 2. Yeah, pretty much a forced block, but they made it, so just kind of conditioning for them for the Death Spark that's going to come later. Portent, okay. Not much in the way of counters in this set. I'm just going to make this attack now. Sure, ping me. Sure. Now I have no fear about playing this gargoyle out. Okay, number 2. That's a lot. I think we're just hitting for 5. How do I want to play this? I think there are a few different ways. Guess let's attack with everything. Hope they try to block and ping. I think I'm fine with this. Play this out now. So they probably ping in response. Yeah, now we ping this. So why not? Sure, another one. I was hoping that was not Counterspell, because Counterspell would have been scary. Now we play the Roterothopter, and let's just do some attacking. If they ever kill a creature, we get the Death Spark back. Yeah, I mean, that counts. Not sure they thought that one through. The card's an instant. They did not need to do that there. Enervate. Okay. Yes. Okay. Now we ping this. And I think we just double pump this. I think we can play the land. We're in pretty good shape. They are not. If they kill any of our creatures, we get to get the Death Spark back again. Sure, card's good. Ping me. Okay. Sure. Maybe I could have prevented that. I wasn't really paying attention to it. Oh, yeah, I guess I could have. There was no reason not to. Well, now I know. Helm of Obedience. Interesting. Portent. Okay, I mean, they're dead here, right? Like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I guess they're not dead. Just like pretty close. Okay, land. They milled themselves? I don't know what happened there. Weird. Okay. Oh, they put that onto the battlefield. Sure. Yeah, okay. I mean, that's a strong card, I guess. They were hoping for a wait, they can what? They conceded match? Okay, cool. All right, round 2. All right, back with round number 2. Not an amazing hand, but we're going to keep it. Yet to draw any of the 3 incinerates. Sure. I'll play mountain here. I don't think it matters. Okay, just passing. Opponent's on snow-covered land tribal. Get to play a Brass Claw Orcs here. Not an amazing card, but I mean it's a 3-2 against nothing right now, so that's decent. Sure. Let's attack here and see if they want to trade. Makes sense. Okay. Now we play the Groundbreaker. See what they have for 4 mana. Oh, another one. Okay. Make a mountain a 3-3. Incinerate. Not bad. Okay. We can't hold up the combat medic ability, so I don't think I should play it out here. Foul Familiar. Okay. Yeah, I think we're fine with this. Okay, let's untap, I think. Land. Not the most exciting draw ever. I would like to be able to Deathspark the Foul Familiar, but that's not going to work unless the opponent taps out. I think we just attack. This can't block anyway. Now we play the Combat Medic, holding up red and a white, so we can incinerate or use the Medic. If they attack, we can block and prevent a damage to it. Provocan Fetish. Yeah, I think we probably go for a Death Spark in response to that. Right, because then they don't draw the card. Like, this is just a good tempo play, I think. Yeah, so they return it to their hand. Makes sense. But they paid a life to do it and some extra mana. So I think we're a bit ahead here. They can hit us for 2 now, which I think is fine. Also, the Death Spark wasn't really doing anything unless we used it like that. If I wanted to get the Death Spark back, I could block here, but I'm not feeling insane, so I'm not going to do that. No Mana Crypt, please. I don't want to draw that card right now. Tap my 3/3. Sure. Let's just draw a spell. Okay, I mean, there were worse options. That doesn't work the way you think it does, because now I prevent a damage here, and I prevent a damage there, and then we're all good. It looks like it's targeting me, but... let's tap like this. Yay! The old one for 0. See if they have anything to say in chat after that. No? Armor Throll. Okay. Sure. Okay, land doesn't really do a ton. I think we still play it out, though. They're almost dead, aren't they? Okay, take 5. Land. This Incinerate might be what it takes to finish this game. I feel bad for the opponent. Combat Medic is not a fun Magic card to play against. Foul Familiar, I accept. Foul Familiar number 2, also acceptable. They tapped their Snowlands. Oops. So if we just draw another Incinerate, I think they die, right? Maybe we're... No, we're not 1 mana short, I think, because even if we were, we could just tap the land. Meteor Shower would also be very good here. Land, okay. Not the most exciting, but I think it's fine. So now maybe they pump this up. Does the land have any business attacking? Doesn't really matter, right? And I guess we'll leave this back. All right. Take the damage. Almost dead. I mean, either you have an answer for this or you don't. If you don't, you die. Okay. No attacks. Interesting. Don't think there's any life gain at instant speed that I should know about. Okay. Attack for 0. I mean, they have one card in hand. I'm not too worried. Might as well try to hit them for 2. Okay. Then on their upkeep, we're going to incinerate them. This means that if they have a counterspell as their last card or some way to gain life, they have to use that mana on their turn. But because we're doing it before their draw step, they don't get another look. So please just be dead. Be funny if they returned Foul Familiars in response. Okay, they had enough. Yeah, this player's kind of playing in slow motion, but I think that's fine. I'm starting to think the Mana Crypt is not going to be very good. That said, I have nothing better, so let's just run it back. Okay, this is a good hand. Tapper and mana for the Zealot. That's what I'm all about. Could be a little awkward if they have gangrenous zombies again or whatever. If that card can just kill my stuff. But I think we can try to play around it intelligently. Look out for snow swamps. Take that upkeep stop off. It's a regular swamp. So right now if they have the zombies, not super worried. Can trade with the bureaucrats, but that's fine. Enervate my land. Yeah, you got it. That works. Okay. Mountain, I guess. See what kind of land they play here, assuming they hit one. Alternately, they could miss a land and scoop. Snow-covered swamp. Okay. If they have the gangrenous zombies, it's going to be a bit annoying for me. They have a Foul Familiar. Okay. I think now I play the bureaucrats because I'd be happy trading there. I'm going to sandbag the Meteor Shower. Could play it for 1, but it's like a game-winning card. No reason to spend it like that. Alternately, I could have just gone for... Maybe Zealot was better there, actually. Krovikan Fetish. Yeah. I was trying to think Zealot was better. Okay, they hit me for 4. Now let's play the Zealot, I think. And just try to meme them here. So this thing can't block again. Could think about trading, but really do not need to. We are taking a lot of damage from it, so that's unfortunate, but I think it's okay. Like ideally they tap out for a blocker, and then we go Meteor Shower, kill your blocker, Pharrell Zealot, kill your Foul Familiar. Let's see what they do here. Armor Thrall. Okay, if we draw land, we can 2-for-1 them. Oh, actually, no, the bureaucrats tap this down. What am I talking about? Okay. Don't play anything? Question mark. Okay, now we're going to attack with this, and then... Oh, they have another Enervate here? No? Okay, well, regardless, let's try to attack. Attack. Now, before they can block, tap down this. That way we're playing around like an Enervate. And we should be able to kill this, or at least force them to return it to their hand, which is pretty good. Okay, so we just we just killed their thing. Okay, nice. Combat medic here maybe is my... No, let's play the Groundbreaker. I don't care about taking 1 point of damage. It's not ideal because if we draw another land, we probably want to play this, but if we don't, we can play that. That's fine. I mean, they're in a lot of trouble here. They have to answer the Pharrell Zealot. Snow Fortress, okay. Still think they're in a lot of trouble here. We can do this now. Don't think it matters too much. Okay, we did draw the land. I think we just play the Gargoyle now. Yeah, I think we're in great shape. Screeching Drake, that's another good one. Maybe I should have tapped this in response. Deal? That kills them much faster for now. Okay, let's tap this. I think we go for this. Probably wins me the game. So they sack this. This becomes 2 power. Yeah, this becomes 2 power. We tap it down, and then we kill it with the Zealot. I think that's just game. Yeah. All right, that was that. On to round number 3. All right, we're back with round number 3. And this hand is a little bit sketchy, but I think we're going to keep... Ooh, we have a Mana Crypt this time. Exciting. Yeah, okay. I guess we're doing it with the Mana Crypt. Turn 1, 3-2. Please don't kill me, Mana Crypt. I am afraid. Okay. Here we go. Please kill my opponent before me. Okay. Let's win a flip. One time. Also, like, however many more times until the end of the game. Yay, we did it. I'm a lucky sack. What can I say? That was gross. Let's play the Groundbreaker. Attack for 3. Disfigure, concede. Alright. Gonna animate the mountain here so we can still play the bureaucrats even if we don't draw a land. Okay, that's annoying. Okay, let's win another flip. Yay, we won another flip. Okay. Take 1 to mana burn. Man, am I just the luckiest? What is going on? Take 6. This is fun, right? This is good magic. Got that Incinerate in the back. If they play a 2-power creature, they're in trouble. They can kill this now. Yeah, I guess Mana Crypt. I guess if you win the flips, it's pretty good, right? Diabolic Vision. Okay, so that means the bureaucrat gets to attack. They're shooting this, presumably, with the pile. They're taking 4. Yep, that's okay. Not ideal, but it's okay. Let's win another flip. Is that possible? I mean, it's possible, right? That's a... Well, it's a 50% chance now. But, hey, we did it. Man, I'm the luckiest person to ever play Magic. Let's just tap these lands. Alright, 7 life. Just need to deal 4 more damage to them, and they die to the Incinerate. Blinding Gasp. Okay, it's not great for me. Now, I guess, can we draw a second Incinerate? That'd be good, right? No! Oh, we did draw a Panic. That's pretty similarly good, I think. So they need something else here, or we can just Panic the mountain, bolt their face. Wall of Kelp. That's annoying. Wonder if they attack with a mountain. Please, no, dang it. They didn't do it. Okay. I could bolt something here. Man, are we going to lose from this position? I think I should just take another draw step. Look for the Incinerate number 2. I mean, we do have a bunch in the deck. We actually have the Meteor Shower too. So, heads, no. Okay. Karma's starting to get us. We can't play this card. We could hit them for 1, I guess. But I don't really know how we kill them. Like, we can tap one of these, panic them. I guess that's still fine. Just cycle, basically. Make you unable to block. So now Death Spark is lethal with the Incinerate, as well as Meteor Shower, or either of my other 2 Incinerates in the deck. Okay, there's one. So yeah, now I think they're just dead. If I draw a mountain, they're literally dead. Zurin Spellcaster, okay. Yeah, I mean, it was a closer game than it could have been. Their deck looks quite strong, by the way. Let's just draw a mountain here. That'd be nice, right? Hey, we want to flip. Okay, we drew the mountain. Bolt your face. And bolt your face. Okay. Yay! Alright, on to game number 2. Again, their deck looks quite strong, so I'm a bit afraid. How could we get out of this? I don't think we have any sideboard cards, so I guess we're just running it back, hoping we get another good draw. Okay, this hand is decent. Not amazing. Okay, now they draw a card. Sure. Double red is pretty good, because it means we are going to be able to play the Retribution eventually. Wall of Kelp. Okay, I think we just cycle this here. Land, not amazing. Double land even. Still not amazing. Now we just hope they don't go Pinger. So the Pinger gets us. Well, actually, now they can't play the Pinger. Okay. Also, weird tapping on their part. Seems like a mistake, maybe. Put a stop on their upkeep for the tapper. Got Retribution next turn, a Darker Sentinel after that. Wonder if they just cracked the sextant and make a 0/1. Looks like it. Sure. Okay, they make another one. Retribution not very good when they get to turn their Wall of Kelp into a 0/2. Red mana. Interesting. They didn't even gain control of one of my lands this time. Okay. Just play a Mountain Sentinel is on its way next turn. We're going to tap down the wall on their upkeep once again. Yeah, this draw is pretty anemic. So many lands. Doesn't really do anything. Zurin Spellcaster, that's unfortunate. Now I think we have to go for a Retribution. It's not a very good Retribution either. Yeah, I think we just do it. So pretty obviously they let this one die, put a counter on that. Yep. No reason to attack. Just gonna tap down the wall again. Oh, they let it happen. Interesting. Oh, another one. Okay. Yeah. Gonna need some flyers. Sure, I don't think it matters, but we'll tap the bigger one. They let it happen. Sea Spirit, that's a good card. Trades for the Sentinel, Diabolic Vision, okay. I'd like to find a bolt for this, or just maybe for their whole board. Kind of wish I had the Time Bomb that I passed during the draft. That was a good card to draw there. This trade is going to happen eventually, so I might as well try to make it now. Don't you dare touch my Abbey Gargoyles. I need those to win the game. You're at 20 life. Attack with a Sea Spirit? Okay, I think that's good for me. So I needed to make this trade anyway. Now I get to make them use a couple of their mana. So they have to, excuse me, they have to pump again. Deal? Not sure. What? I do not understand what okay, I am super confused. Maybe they have like a Ray of Command. That's like the only card that I can think of here. Yeah, that's like the only card I can think of at all. I mean, we're still attacking with both. Sure. That's pretty annoying. Yeah, I guess I should have. No, should I have had that read? Probably. Doesn't totally matter though. So now they get to block, which spends one of my mana. I guess you got me. I mean, more importantly, we just like 1-for-0'd them with the Sea Spirit. That was pretty silly on their part. Oh, we already played a land? Okay, now they lose their thing. Casual 10 lands, by the way. Tap the bigger one. I'm not sure why they're not making things. I don't know if they're starting to play loosely. I don't know what's going on, to be perfectly frank. If they gain control of this guy, then I'm in a lot of trouble. That's an instant, but you can do it now, sure. 0 cards in hand. Okay. Okay, they draw 2 cards. We draw another land. Wonder who's doing a little bit better. If I could like Tormenting Voice all my lands away, I would do it like instantaneously. Cannot begin to describe how quickly I would do that. Sure. I don't know if they chump, but the kelp aren't really doing anything else, so they might as well. Yep. Land, go. Tap the bigger one. This time they're activating it, sure. I think they should have been doing that for a while. Land. Not the most exciting of draws. I guess they're decking before me. Yep. Oh, I should auto yield to my own ability, I guess. Inheritance. That's insanely good for me. Wow. That is really, really good for me. Oh my god. They're just taking it? Deal. I accept. Like, you're going to have to start blocking, right? I would like to draw some cards. Let's auto yield to my own thing this time. I wonder if they just scoop it up here. Like, the inheritance is really good for me. If they have, like, the mind control, then we're in trouble, but I don't know. This is super good. Paying life. That's scary. Okay, let's tap this in response. Click OK to that. Any order. Yes, I would like to draw a card. That was a magic card. Not the best one, not the worst one. That was good. I'm actually hoping they don't block here because, whatever I was going to say, because I already have a way to spend my mana. But I guess, no, it's still better for me if they block. Yeah, I didn't need to play that pre-combat. That was a bit random. Okay. Yes, I would like to draw more cards. Another land is not exactly what I had in mind, but that's okay. So now I actually get some value from tapping the 0/3 because the Pharrell's guy, wow, they didn't do that? I think they're dead. So it's starting to look really, really good for me. Okay, that's a bit annoying because I can't pay for the inheritance. Just make a mountain animate. Death Spark, that's a good one. Okay, let's attack with everybody. Sure, let's draw some cards. Yes. Yes. Not even sure I want to pay for this one. I think I'm going to click no. Now I get to play Groundbreaker number 2. I think we're just in amazing shape here. Okay, Roterothopter. That's a good one. Could incinerate the wall. I don't even know if I want to, though. It's like kind of insane. I think we can afford to. No, now we literally can't. I think we go for the sweet line here. I guess we play land too. Alright, now I think they're dead. Yay! Mana Crypt. Meteor Shower for 1 million. It's the only thing I can think of here. But even that can't kill me, right? They meteor shower me. Okay, you killed some of my stuff. Yeah, I'll give you that. Any order? No. 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 I mean, that was pretty good for them, not gonna lie. Oh no, I lost the flip. Am I gonna lose? Don't think so, but it is possible. Let's do this. Might as well play land. Heads. No, I lost the flip. So unlucky. Are they dead? Probably. Yeah, I think they're dead here. So I fire this up, attack with everything. They make a guy. I kill that guy, and I draw a card, and I think they're dead. Yay. Yay! Do we go for the BM? Do we go for the incinerate before damage? Oh, now we do. Yes, give me that sweet, sweet vengeance. Draw a card. All right, let's do it. Let's take it down. Whew, at long last. All right, so this is my 5th trophy out of 7 drafts. I am on the front page. Feels amazing. And guess which drafts I didn't trophy? The ones where I was recording. So we broke the curse. We did it. I trophied while recording. It is possible. And feels pretty good. All right, well, thank you guys for watching. And once again, we'll see you soon.